Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brighthops, and welcome to Season 7 of the YouTuber League. This time around, we are playing against the AI, because I do believe the original Camry player has dropped out for reasons I'm not entirely sure of. But in any case, that's the match we'll be playing. And because I've made a habit of reading stories while letting the AI do stuff, we have decided to go with a collective book of the Grimm Brothers fairy tales. So I guess we'll get the match started, get stuff organized. Alright, so they've got two of their goddamn... Yeah, they've got two MVPs to worry about. Well, not MVP, star players, that's the word I'm looking for. Now let's see. People might notice I might sound a little bit off. That's because earlier today I went to the dentist and half of my mouth is still numb. I'm kind of hoping that as I talk and move it and all that, it'll help wear off. Alright, so they have a chainsaw. Now we're going to start off with the bull. Alright. Now, how are we gonna... Okay, good doctor, you can... Our new Dr. Ming, we can have you not on the field. Let's see. So we're gonna be striking first. Now how are we gonna... Just thinking how we're gonna do this. Cause yeah, the Tomb Guardians hurt. They're gonna be a problem. Pushing forward. No doubt about it. Alright, we've got some sweltering heat to worry about. Alright. Can we get... Alright, we got rid of Hack. Good job, Maximilian. Like, yes, it's only a stun, but honestly, it is an improvement over what we had. Alright, can we... Nope, Lona. Just. On the plus side, we got him off the field. So that's the second stun. And our first story of the day, The Princess and the Frog. In olden times, there lived a king whose daughters were all beautiful, but the youngest was so very beautiful that the sun itself was astonished whenever it shone in her face. When the day was very warm, the beautiful youngest princess would go out into the forest near the castle and sit down by the side of a cool well. She would take a golden bowl to throw high in the air and catch. It was her favorite toy. One day, instead of the princess's golden bowl falling back towards her hand, it went straight down the well. The well was so deep that the bottom could not be seen. She cried and cried, until, through her sobs, she heard someone saying, "What troubles you, princess?" Wait. Hang on, I'm seeing if I can get my voice a little bit more croaky. "What troubles you, princess? You leap so hard, even a stone would pity you." Yeah, that wasn't croaky enough. I know. She looked in the direction of the voice and saw a frog stretching his big, ugly head from the water. She said, "I am weeping for my golden bowl, which has fallen into the well." Alright. Our turn again. Right, we need to get some action going. Alright. Good start, good start. Really, Emma? Fuck's sake. There we go. Just, but... well, it works. See if we can get rid of you. Hey, he's down. And he's... no, that's a stun. Alright, Alexei, let's bloody run for it. Yes, you've got the niggling injury for your back, but honestly, we'll deal with that as we will. There's only so much we can do at a time, and yes, we've got a replacement in the wings, but niggling injury isn't a terrible thing to have. Well, it's bad, but it's not the worst. If that makes even the slightest bit of sense. Alright, let's see if we can escape the big, scary Tomb Guardian. Anyway, I will help you, but but what will you give me if I bring back your toy? Answered the you stabby son of a bitch. Actually, are you no? Oh, we intercepted. Good. Good. No, they bloody made it. Ah, yes, you count as a secret weapon, don't you? Good. Good, good, good. Alright. Whatever you want, dear frog, she said. My clothes, my pearls and jewels, even my golden crown. I do not want your clothes, your pearls and jewels, nor your golden crown. But if you will love me and let me be your companion, and sit by you, and eat off your golden plate with you, and sleep in your bed, if you will promise me this, I will go down and find your golden ball. Kinda creepy. Like, I'm just saying, there are just some things that are weird. Alrighty. Let's see if we can just give you a shove. Just to make sure that we can at least get you off the pitch. Run away. And we got an early touchdown. Wonderful. Alright, they got their bloody Tomb Guardian back. But their two star players are gone. Ah, bugger, who have we lost? Alright, we lost a lineman and the non-leveled up thrower. They've lost a Tomb Guardian and a bloody thrower. There you go, sacrificial lambs. Be free. Let's see where. Ah, that could have ended badly. Yeah, kickers have to be in this middle area in order to actually have their ability trigger. That could have been bad. You know what? I think we're a bit stronger over here, so... And they get a high kick. This... Almost caught it. Considering that's pretty much Kemri is terrible at ball handling. That's not terrible. Oh yes. Oh yes, she said, I promise you all you wish, if you will bring me back my ball. But what she thought was, what silly thing this frog says. All he does is sit in the water with the other frogs and croak. He could never be a companion to a human being. But the frog heard her promise, and sank deep into the well. A short while later he swam up with the golden ball in his mouth, and threw it on the grass. The princess was delighted, and immediately ran off with it. Wait, wait, crawled the frog. Take me with you. I can't run as fast as you. The princess did not listen. Alright, just a stun. Good. Not bad. Alright, Colonel, this is gonna hurt. Oh, also a stun. Not bad. She ran home and soon forgot the poor frog. The next day, the princess was dining with the king and all the courtiers, eating from her little golden plate, when something came creeping. Splish. Shit. Juby, no. Okay, it's just a badly hurt. That's honestly the best we could hope for under the circumstances. Alright. Now how the hell are we gonna do this? Well, I guess this would probably be a good start, is... We don't particularly want to be fighting the entire goddamn enemy team. We would... Because, honestly, they suck with the ball, but they've got enough muscle on them that they could probably outdo us. In that... Well... Okay, that's a bit of a lie. The Tomb Guardians have enough muscle in order to outdo us. Ah, good boy. Good boy. Move you up here. Okay. Splish splash, up the castle's marble staircase. There was a knock on the castle door, and someone calling, Princess, youngest princess, open the door for me. She ran to see who it was outside, and there sat the frog. She slammed the door shut, and then sat down to dinner again. The king asked, My child, what are you so afraid of? Is there a giant outside who wants to carry you away? Oh no, she replied. It is not a giant, but a disgusting frog. What does the frog want with you? Dear father, yesterday, as I was playing in the forest, my golden ball fell into the well. The frog fetched it for me, and because he insisted, I promised him he could be my companion, but I never thought he would be able to leave the well. Now he's at the door and wants to come in. The frog kept knocking and calling to the princess. The king said, If you have made a promise, you must keep it. Go and let him in. The princess opened the door. The frog hopped inside and followed her. He cried, Lift me up beside you. She hesitated until the king commanded her to do as the frog asked. Once the frog was on the chair, he wanted to be on the table. And then, when he was on the table, he said, Now push your little golden plate nearer to me so that we may eat together. The frog enjoyed his food, but the princess could not eat. Then the frog said, Now I am tired. Carry me to your room. Make your silken bed ready. We will both lie down and sleep. Yeah, this is a much more disturbing tale than I remember it being. In hindsight. Alright. Yeah, let's go with this way, because I kind of want to make the opening. Alright. Let's see, can we get Big Boy down? Because putting one of these bastards out of commission would be amazing for us. Alright, Alexis, we're probably going to sacrifice you. The princess began to cry, for she was afraid of the cold, wet frog, who she did not like to touch, and who now wanted to sleep in a pretty clean bed. But the king grew angry and said, "He helped you when you were in trouble, don't be cruel to him." So she took hold of the frog with 2 fingers and carried him upstairs. She put him in a corner of her room, but once she was in bed, he crept close and said, "I am tired. Lift me up into bed, or I will tell your father." The princess was terribly angry. She picked up the frog and threw him with all her might against the wall. "Now will you be quiet, horrible frog?" But when he got up, he wasn't a frog anymore. He was a young king, with kind and beautiful eyes. He said to the princess, "A wicked witch cast a spell on me, turning me into a frog. No one could have rescued me from the spell but you, a beautiful princess. Tomorrow let's be married and go together to my kingdom." The princess agreed. She quickly changed her tune, and what kind of spell was it that a princess picking up the frog and hurling it into the wall is what's going to break the spell? Just that seems very specific. And kind of messed up, not gonna lie. Alright. No, it's just a stun, you bastard. On the plus side, he did drop the ball, so... Actually, you know what, Doctor? I do believe you've earned this one. Well, not earned it, but you've... But you have... Alright, let's see how bad numbers are. What have we got? Okay, Red Ivan's down for heat from the heat. Not great. I guess we're setting up defenses, though. Okay, okay, bring you all a bit closer together. Because we just have to hold on for 3 rounds. If we can get another touchdown, fantastic, but not necessary. Hang on, we'll move you there to proper coverage. Alright. Let's go. Nya. Oh boy. Shit. Bug up. Not great. Not particularly fantastic. Though the fact that so many of their team is stunned compared to ours is a pretty good start. They went to sleep, and next morning when the sun woke up, a carriage was waiting with 8 white horses. Stood beside the young king's servant, Faithful Henry. Faithful Henry had been so deeply miserable when his master was changed into a frog that he had 3 iron bands fastened around his heart to stop it bursting with sadness. Now he was full of joy that the spell had been broken. When they travelled a short way, the young king and the princess heard a cracking noise as if something had broken. The young king cried, "Henry, the carriage is breaking." "No, master, it is not the carriage, it is a band from my heart which was put there in my great pain when you were a frog and imprisoned in the well." Again and again something cracked. Each time the young king thought the carriage was breaking, but it was the band springing from Faithful Henry's heart because his master was now free and happy. Okay. I kind of see what they were going with a little bit. They were going with, if you make a promise, regardless of who it's to, you should honor it. That seems to be the general gist, but some of it is... like, some of the things he was asking for and insisting on is weird. Alright. Damn, your thick skull saved you, you little bastard. Okay. Our plan going forward is basically, since we don't really have Ivan to provide the proper... well, to be honest, the proper ability to punch through the Tomb Guardians, we're just gonna have to try and stall them. Not particularly a brave thing, but what have you. But yes, weirds. Also, Faithful Henry just sort of came out of goddamn nowhere at the end. Yes, this is what this episode is going to be. Bright Ops critiques Grimm fairy tales. The Grimm Brothers fairy tales. Oh god. It's the piling on bastard. Like, I'm thankful he failed, but... god damn, that could have been worse. Alright. The Wolf and the 7 Little Goats. Once upon a time, there was an old mother goat who had 7 little goats. Little goats are called kids. Which considering language, I can kind of understand why they changed it around, because, well, they want to explain these are little goats, they are not children. In the same sense that they're human children. Whatever. She loved her children dearly. One day, the mother goat needed to fetch some food from the forest. Alright. Lord Cain, get up. You up too. Alright, I think we can work with this. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Good job, Emma. Damn it. If this is another... okay, kind of annoying, but not a whole lot we could have done about that. Not gonna lie. Alright, we'll send Alexis up there to help provide support. And we can do some bashing over here. I will admit, for a second there, I thought that was a blitzer. Don't know why, just completely blanked. She called her 7 little goats to come close, and she said, I have to go into the forest. Be on your guard against the wolf. If he comes in, he will eat you up. He often disguises himself, but you will know it is him because he has a rough voice and black feet. The little goats said, Don't worry, Mother, we will take good care of ourselves. So the mother goat left, feeling content. A short time later, someone knocked on the door and cried, Open the door. Open the door, dear children. Your mother is here, and I have brought something back from the forest for each of you. But the little goats knew that it was the wolf's voice because it was rough. Alright, first half is over. Wait, Red Ivan's on the field again. We've lost Colonel Blackheart for now, and the enemy team is white. Holy crap. Alright. Okay, that's at least 2 Tomb Guardians who aren't on the field anymore. Fantastic. Alright, we can make another legal defense if we so want to. Well, that's legal. Onwards and upwards. He was a little voice because it was rough. We will not open the door, they called back. You are not our mother. She has a soft, pleasant voice, and your voice is rough. You are the wolf. So the wolf went and bought himself a great lump of chalk, which he ate to make his voice sound soft. Then he came back, knocked at the door, and cried, Open... Open the door, dear children, your mother is here, and I have brought something back from the forest for each of you. But he was resting his black front paws against the window, and the children saw them. They cried, We will not open the door. Our mother does not have black feet. You are the wolf. These children are idiots. Just straight up. Like, I know that they're kids, and kids can be silly, but their big problem was they're telling the wolf exactly what information he needs to do to fake being their mother. This is a very important... Honestly, this story, very important in this day and age. Because after all, identity theft is actually a serious problem with the internet now. Or at least it's a much more serious one than it was back in their day. Not saying that there wasn't, you know, identity thieves or anything, but it was, well, a bit less access, I guess. So the wolf ran to the miller and said, Sprinkle some white flour over my feet. The miller thought to himself that the wolf must be trying to deceive someone, and he refused. But the wolf said, If you don't do it, I will eat you up. Then the miller was afraid, and he made the wolf's paws white. The wolf knocked at the goat's door a 3rd time, and said, Open the door, dear children. Your mother is here, and I have brought something back from the forest for each of you. I think the fact that he kept saying the same thing, and the kids didn't insist on, could you stand by the window? The little goats cried, "First show us your feet so we will know that you are not the wolf." Why just bother with just the feet? There's a window. Stand in front of it. Show us who you are. The wolf put his paws against the window. The goats saw they were white, and they believed all he said and opened the door. In ran the wolf. The goats were terrified. One sprang under the table, the second into the bed, the third into the cold stove, the fourth behind the kitchen door, the fifth into the cupboard, the sixth under the sink, and the fourth inside the grandfather clock. But the wolf came and found them. He swallowed them one after the other. The youngest goat, hidden inside the grandfather clock, was the only one he did not find. Damn, it occurs to me I could have had a great opportunity to just run you into and try and surf you off, but no. You bastard. Alright, let's get rid of you. And we have an injury! Nice! It's a badly hurt. He did not regen, so he's off the pitch. Fantastic. Yeah, that will be Lord Kane getting the ball there. Alright, what did we get on the second one? There we go. Alright, that dodge did not work. Let's see if the reroll pays off. No. Alas, it did not. The youngest goat inside the grandfather clock was the only one he did not find. When the wolf was full, he went and lay down under the tree in the green meadow outside and slept. Soon afterwards, the mother goat came home. The door of her house stood wide open. The tables, chairs, and benches were thrown aside, the sink was cracked, and quilts and pillows were pulled off the bed. Her children were nowhere to be found. She called them by name, one after another, but no one answered. At last, when she called... Hang on. Alright, here's what we're... Okay, first things first, let's knock you down. So you're knocked. Okay, before we do that, you stand up. You stand up too. Let's give this a shot. There we go. Risky reroll, but it paid off. And even better, we stunned the bastard. Now there's a reason we're doing this. We're gonna do something that's probably ill-advised. But if we do it, we've got enough of a lead that I'm confident enough that we can get away with it. She called them by name, one after the other, but no one answered. At last, when she called the name of the youngest, a soft voice replied, "Mother, I am in the clock." She took the little goat out, and he told her that the wolf had tricked them, and had eaten all the others. You can imagine how the mother goat wept for her poor children. After a while, they went outside, where they found the wolf under a tree, snoring. The mother goat looked closely and saw that something was... Damn, that's a KO. Something was moving and struggling in his fat belly. Is it possible, she said, that my poor swallowed children are still alive? Alright. We need to free up some space. Well, mainly just not so much free up space, but just knock some people down so they're not into goddamn fearing anymore. Because what we're about to do is probably going to be hard enough to do as is. Oh, God. Lord Cain, come on. Snake Eyes. I'm feeling like I might actually be better off using Red Ivan to pick this stupid thing up directly. Considering just how poorly Lord Cain is doing. The youngest goat ran to fetch scissors, a needle, and thread. The mother goat cut open the wolf's stomach while he slept so heavily. All 6 little goats sprang out, one after another. They were all still alive, because in his greediness the wolf had swallowed them whole. They were so happy. Then the mother goat said, "Go and look for some big stones, and we will use them to fill the wolf's stomach." The 7 little goats hurled the stones with all their... Why do they... Sorry, partially we're stopping because our turn again, but... Just why did they need to sew the wolf back up? Let's see, this is probably ridiculously risky, but stuff it. Got further than I thought. Got further than I thought. I'm kind of hoping one of these guys comes up here so I can just blitz them so that I can try and get the wild animal roll to be good. That'll work. Alright. Alright, you're KO'd too. Not great, but we'll make do with it. Okay, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Yes! Touchdown! Red Ivan, you glorious bastard. Was that stupid? Probably, but God, was it great. Does it feel good? And he's currently having a little nap because of the heat. You know what? You earned it. You have earned it, buddy. Alright, this... Wow, that kick's just going wide. But yes, why... Oh, the weather's gotten nice now. Alright. Why do they need to sew the wolf back up? They could just leave his wounds open and just have him bleed out. The 7 little goats hurled the stones with all their strength and crammed them inside the wolf's stomach. Their mother quickly sewed him up again. He did not stir. Some time later, the wolf woke up and he felt very thirsty because his stomach was full of dry stones. He decided to go to the well for a drink, but when he began to move, the stones in his stomach rattled. He cried out, What rumbles and tumbles against my poor bones? I ate 6 little small goats, but they now feel like stones. When he got to the well and leaned over the water to drink, the heavy stones made him fall in. The wolf sank and drowned. The 7 little goats saw and came running. They shouted, "The wolf is dead! The wolf is dead!" and danced for joy around the well with their mother. Okay, a cautionary tale about the importance of not giving poem intruders more information than they need. To be sure. But other than that, it's not a bad tale. Still relevant in today's age. Full Metal Jackie. Up you come. Yeah, Lord Kane is in a lot of bloody trouble. Not gonna lie. Especially since the big guys all of them have guard. So, yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. No point starting another story, but we got 2 of them out of the way. We will continue story time, and you know, my critique of old fairy tales next time. Let's see. On the plus side, after this, all we really have to do is we could just end turn and it's still a win for us. But I might have Maximilian try and knock someone down. See what happens. Oh no, what have we got? Well, shit. Yeah, well... So apparently, our apothecary decided that it's either a broken neck, or we're going to put a bullet in their head. So, yeah, I guess that's gonna be. Yeah, that's a rat we're gonna be replacing. And just because we can... Let's see what we got. It's a stun, but we're sent off. That's perfectly fine. It's still a 0-3. And we leveled up Ivan, which is the important bit. Oh, and Alexis also got MVP and leveled up as well. Woo! Did not get the chance to roll for bloody how much money we made. I hate that bloody glitch. I really do. Oh well, we'll validate. And level up. Yeah, we're gonna have to fire you. It's sad, but not a whole lot we can... Oh wait, wrong one. Long rat. My bad. Alrighty, Red Ivan, let's see what we got. Damn. Was hoping for doubles, but... No. No. Let's see. Could go piling on to just make sure when I hit someone they potentially go down. But... Thick Skull wouldn't be terrible, just more survivability. You know what? Thick Skull. We did a little bit of surgery in order to make sure that you are a bit more resilient to injury, considering just how important you are to the team. Alright, Alexis, you've got... Let's see, where is it? Ah. You know what? We'll give you Wrestle. We'll experiment a little with that. But yes, my name is Bright Ops. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care, everyone.